5 super nuts to protect your kidneys, 2 to avoid. Imagine this. You're enjoying your favorite snack, thinking you're making a healthy choice. But without realizing it, you could be quietly damaging your kidneys every single day. The truth is, your kidneys are working non-stop, filtering your blood, balancing your minerals, and keeping your whole body in check. Yet, the foods we eat, even the so-called healthy ones, can either protect them or slowly wear them down. In today's video, we're diving into 7 powerful nuts that can help protect your kidneys, and 2 that could be doing more harm than good. This isn't guesswork or random internet advice. Every point in this video has been fact-checked by health researchers, so you can trust that what you hear today is backed by real science. You'll learn which nuts can lower inflammation, improve blood flow, and give your kidneys the breathing room they need to keep you healthy for years to come. And just as important, you'll find out which nuts could overload your kidneys with potassium and phosphorus, quietly setting the stage for serious problems down the line. So grab a seat and stay with me, because near the end of this video, I'll reveal one simple daily nut habit that takes less than 10 seconds, but can give your kidneys a boost you'll actually feel. You don't want to miss it. Number 1. Almonds. Unsalted in moderation. Now, let's talk about one of the best kidney-friendly nuts you can enjoy. Almonds. But here's the key. I'm talking about unsalted almonds, and you want to have them in moderation. Almonds are like little nutrition powerhouses. They're loaded with healthy fats, plant-based protein, and vitamin E, which acts like an antioxidant, protecting your cells, including those in your kidneys, from damage. They also have magnesium, which supports muscle function and helps regulate blood pressure, both of which are incredibly important for keeping your kidneys healthy. Now, why unsalted? Well, when you buy the salted ones, you're loading your body with extra sodium, and that can put more strain on your kidneys. Your kidneys already work hard every day to filter waste and balance fluids, so the last thing they need is the added stress of excess salt. By choosing unsalted almonds, you're giving your kidneys a break. And when I say moderation, I mean a small handful, about 5 to 7 almonds a day. That's enough to get the health benefits without going overboard. Why not more? Because almonds, like most nuts, still contain some potassium and phosphorus. In large amounts, these minerals can be too much for weakened kidneys to handle, especially if you already have kidney concerns. Here's a little tip. Instead of eating almonds straight from the bag, portion them out in a small container. You can even soak them overnight. It makes them softer, easier to chew, and gentler on digestion. Plus, they taste even better that way. So if you're looking for a simple snack that's crunchy, satisfying, and supportive of kidney health, a few unsalted almonds might be the perfect choice. It's a small change, but your kidneys will thank you for it every single day. Number 2. Walnuts. Now, let's move on to another amazing nut for kidney health. Walnuts. These little brain-shaped beauties aren't just good for your memory and focus. They're also a friend to your kidneys. Walnuts are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, the healthy fats your body loves. Omega-3s help reduce inflammation throughout the body, and that's a big deal when it comes to protecting your kidneys. You see, inflammation can quietly damage kidney tissues over time, so keeping it under control is one of the smartest things you can do. Another thing I love about walnuts is their plant-based protein. For people with kidney concerns, replacing some animal protein with plant protein can really help reduce the workload on your kidneys. Walnuts give you that protein boost without all the extra phosphorus you'd find in many meats. And here's something you might not know. Walnuts are rich in antioxidants like polyphenols, which help neutralize harmful free radicals. That means they can protect your kidney cells from damage while also supporting heart health. And since your heart and kidneys are closely connected, taking care of one benefits the other. Now, how much is just right? A small handful, about 3 to 4 walnut halves a day, is plenty to get those benefits without overdoing it. Walnuts do contain potassium, but in smaller amounts compared to some other nuts, so they're generally safe in moderation. One of my favorite ways to enjoy them is to sprinkle crushed walnuts over a salad or mix them into oatmeal. They add a nice crunch and a rich, earthy flavor that makes any meal feel more satisfying. So next time you're thinking about a snack or a little something to boost your meal, reach for a few walnuts. Your kidneys will appreciate the gentle care, and your whole body will feel the difference. Number 3. Pecans. Now let's talk about pecans, those slightly sweet, buttery nuts that feel like a treat every time you eat them. Most people think of pecans only when it comes to pie or desserts, but these little gems can actually be a wonderful kidney-friendly snack when enjoyed the right way. Pecans are packed with healthy monounsaturated fats, which help reduce bad cholesterol and support heart health. And remember, what's good for your heart is almost always good for your kidneys, because they work hand in hand to keep your body functioning smoothly. One of the best things about pecans is that they're naturally low in phosphorus compared to many other nuts. That means they're a gentler choice for people with kidney concerns, especially if you're watching your phosphorus levels. They also provide magnesium, which can help regulate blood pressure, a key factor in protecting kidney function. Pecans are also rich in antioxidants like vitamin E and flavonoids. These help fight oxidative stress, which is basically a type of cellular wear and tear that can speed up kidney damage if left unchecked. By enjoying a few pecans regularly, you're giving your kidneys a little shield of protection. Now, portion control is still important. A small handful, about 6 to 8 pecan halves a day, is enough to get the benefits without adding too many calories or minerals that your kidneys would have to filter. Here's a tip. Try toasting them lightly in a dry pan for just a couple of minutes. It brings out their natural sweetness and makes them taste richer, so you feel more satisfied with less. You can also sprinkle chopped pecans over a fruit salad, add them to oatmeal, or even mix them into a smoothie for a creamy texture. So the next time you want a snack that's both indulgent and kidney-friendly, think about reaching for pecans. They're a delicious way to care for your kidneys while still feeling like you're treating yourself. Number 4. Macadamia nuts. Now let's talk about one of the richest, creamiest nuts out there, macadamia nuts. These little round treasures might feel like a luxury snack, but when it comes to kidney health, they're actually one of the best choices you can make. Here's why. Macadamia nuts are naturally low in both phosphorus and potassium compared to most other nuts. That's a big win for your kidneys, especially if you're trying to avoid mineral overload. This makes them a safe and gentle choice, even for people who are already keeping a close eye on their kidney numbers. They're also loaded with heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, the same kind you find in olive oil. These fats help lower bad cholesterol, support healthy blood vessels, and improve circulation. And better blood flow means your kidneys get the oxygen and nutrients they need to function at their best. Macadamias also contain antioxidants like tocotrienols, a special form of vitamin E that helps protect cells, including kidney cells, from oxidative stress and inflammation. That's a fancy way of saying they help slow down damage before it even starts. Now, let's talk about how to enjoy them. Because they're quite calorie-dense, a small serving goes a long way. About 5 to 6 macadamia nuts a day is more than enough to get their benefits without overdoing it. You can eat them raw for a mild, buttery taste, or lightly roasted for a deeper, toasty flavor. One of my favorite ways to use them is to crush them and sprinkle them over steamed vegetables. It adds a delicious crunch without piling on salt. You can even blend them into a creamy, dairy-free nut butter that spreads beautifully on apple slices or whole grain crackers. So if you want a kidney-friendly nut that feels indulgent but is actually working in your favor, macadamia nuts deserve a spot in your snack rotation. Your kidneys and your taste buds will thank you. Number 5. Brazil nuts. Small amounts for selenium. Now let's talk about Brazil nuts, a nut that's a little different from the rest on this list. Brazil nuts are big, crunchy, and rich in flavor, but their real superpower is the incredible amount of selenium they contain. Selenium is a powerful antioxidant mineral that plays a big role in protecting your cells, including those in your kidneys, from damage. It helps reduce inflammation, boosts your immune system, and even supports your thyroid, which in turn helps keep your metabolism and energy levels balanced. For kidney health, selenium is like a shield, helping to slow down damage from oxidative stress and supporting your body's natural repair processes. But here's the thing. Brazil nuts are so rich in selenium that you actually need to be careful with how many you eat. Just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts a day is all you need to meet and even exceed your daily selenium requirement. Eating too many over time can lead to selenium toxicity, which can cause unwanted side effects. So with Brazil nuts, less is more. They're also lower in phosphorus compared to some other nuts, which makes them gentler on your kidneys. Plus, they contain healthy fats and a bit of plant protein, giving you a satisfying snack that doesn't overload your system. Here's a tip. If you find Brazil nuts a little too big or hard to chew, you can chop them into smaller pieces and sprinkle them over yogurt, oatmeal, or a fruit salad. That way, you get the benefits and flavor without feeling like you're eating a huge chunk of nut in one bite. So, if you want to give your kidneys a little extra antioxidant protection, a single Brazil nut a day can go a long way. It's a tiny habit that delivers big health benefits, proof that sometimes the smallest changes make the biggest difference. 2 nuts to avoid for kidney health. We've just talked about some of the best nuts to support and protect your kidneys. But here's the thing. Not every nut is your kidney's friend. In fact, some nuts, even though they're healthy in other ways, can put extra strain on your kidneys because of their high potassium or phosphorus content. So, if you're serious about keeping your kidneys in top shape, it's just as important to know which nuts to limit or avoid as it is to know which ones to eat. Let's go over the top 2 nuts you'll want to be careful with. Number 1. Cashews. High in potassium and phosphorus. Now let's talk about cashews. I know, they're creamy, slightly sweet, and so addictive. It's easy to grab a handful without thinking twice. But if you're looking out for your kidney health, cashews are one of those nuts you may want to limit or even avoid. Here's why. Cashews are naturally high in both potassium and phosphorus. These minerals are essential for your body, but when your kidneys aren't working at their best, they can be difficult to filter out. If potassium levels in your blood climb too high, it can affect your heart rhythm and muscle function. Too much phosphorus, on the other hand, can weaken your bones over time and cause dangerous mineral imbalances in your blood. The tricky part is that cashews are nutrient-dense, so just a small serving can pack in a lot of these minerals. For someone with healthy kidneys, that's usually not a problem. But for anyone with kidney concerns, or those who've been advised to watch their potassium and phosphorus, eating cashews regularly can put extra strain on the kidneys and speed up damage. Now, I'm not saying cashews are bad in general. They do have healthy fats, some protein, and even antioxidants. But when it comes to kidney health, it's all about knowing what's safe for your unique situation. And cashews are one nut that often tips the balance in the wrong direction. If you absolutely love them and your doctor says it's okay, keep it to a very small portion, maybe just a few pieces, and not every day. Or better yet, swap them out for one of the kidney-friendly nuts we talked about earlier, like macadamias or pecans. You'll still get that satisfying crunch without overloading your kidneys. Your kidneys work hard for you every single day. Avoiding cashews could be one small step that makes a big difference in protecting them. Number 2, pistachios, high in potassium and phosphorus. Now let's talk about pistachios. I know, they're fun to crack open. They make a perfect party snack, and they taste amazing. But if kidney health is your priority, pistachios are another nut you'll want to keep off your regular snack list. Here's the main reason. Pistachios are loaded with potassium and phosphorus. While these minerals are important for your body, they can quickly become harmful if your kidneys aren't filtering efficiently. High potassium levels in your blood can lead to irregular heartbeats, muscle weakness, and even dangerous heart complications. Too much phosphorus can cause calcium to be pulled from your bones, making them weaker, and it can also lead to hard deposits in your blood vessels over time. The challenge with pistachios is that they're so easy to overeat. Because they're small and tasty, you might eat a whole handful, or two, without realizing you've just taken in a big dose of minerals your kidneys may struggle to handle. Even the roasted, salted ones come with an extra problem: sodium. That added salt can raise your blood pressure, putting even more strain on your kidneys. Now, pistachios aren't bad for everyone. If your kidneys are perfectly healthy and you're not under any dietary restrictions, enjoying them occasionally isn't a big deal. But if you've been told to limit potassium and phosphorus, these little green nuts can be a hidden danger. If you love the crunch of pistachios, you can swap them out for a kidney-friendlier option, like macadamia nuts or pecans. You'll still get the satisfying texture without overloading your kidneys. Remember, taking care of your kidneys is all about making small, consistent choices. Avoiding pistachios, or at least keeping them to a rare treat, is one simple change that can help protect your kidney function in the long run. Summary. So there you have it, 7 powerful nuts that can help protect your kidneys, and 2 you'll want to limit or avoid. We've seen how some nuts, like almonds, walnuts, and macadamias, can fight inflammation, improve circulation, and support healthy kidney function, while others, like cashews and pistachios, can overload your kidneys with potassium and phosphorus, making them work harder than they should. Remember, it's not just about avoiding the bad, it's about consistently adding the good. Even small changes, like swapping one nut for another, can make a big difference over time. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might benefit, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next health tip.